only you. Yeah, I said it.
This is Y.D.A and you're watching Next Up.
And DST, and we next up.
I go by Y.D.A and I'm from Dorchester in Boston, but I was born in Nigeria, born and raised. Lived there for 11 years, came to America when I was 11 in 2006. It was a good childhood over there. It was like I feel like it's a place where everybody has to live because not live, but I mean, it's a great place to grow up at, especially growing up as a child because you really get to live up, get the experience of having a childhood and everything because all your friends are like in the area, you're running around playing soccer. I play soccer every day. It was a great time. I've been doing music since for a while actually. I remember when I was a junior in high school, I started with this guy named Paul, and because he made beats, so I used to go to a spot like I'm trying like I used to do remixes to like songs and stuff like that because I used to watch a lot of parodies when I was younger, so like that inspired me to do like funny remixes to like new songs that came out and stuff like that. So and then so that's when it started. I was about, I want to say 5, 6 years ago, but then I started taking it serious in like 2015, like my first year in college, and like I had a song called "It's on Me," and like people liked it a lot, and it was like, and it motivated me to keep making music basically. It shaped my music because like growing up in two different places, like Nigeria and then over here, so it was like I'm heavily influenced by everything, like Afrobeat, trap, R&B, hip hop, even pop. Like so, like everything is all mixed up in my head. So that's why I like to do different things. Like even in my songs, like even when I do like a Afrobeat song, you still hear R&B. Like, so it's like it's a dope thing because like there's so much in my head when it comes to music, and I love every genre too. So I listen to like all the genres and stuff like that. Like dancehall, even reggaeton, like so it's like I like a lot of that, so that's why I'm like that's why I like doing different things. Like I can't do an album, it's just one genre, like I can't do it. So I love like being influenced because like I could put different ideas into different genres and then mix them, and then it just creates like a crazy sound. Like so like I'm always looking for a new sound, so like I love that. That's pretty dope. Craziest and largest. Craziest performance. I had a couple actually. The one yesterday I remember though because I did it with Clark. It was at Salem State, and that one was dope because like the interaction was just there. Like people were like it was a ladies' night. Like the men brought them in. It was just all women. And then it was just like a appreciation for them and just having them sing the songs, like it being interactive. Like it was a pretty dope night, and they just made me feel comfortable, like singing wise and stuff like that. Like they messed with the vocals when I was singing it, and they actually cut up with the song too, and like they liked the song, they vibed with it, and they told me like after they were like, yo, where can we find you and stuff like that. So I like and Clark was going crazy too. Like he's a that's why I like about Clark. Is just his energy is just there. Like when it comes to interaction with the crowd. So like that definitely hyped me up too. The biggest is what I can remember was I think in Dartmouth they said I think Run Town came. It was UMass Dartmouth that I believe like they said like a good amount, like a couple hundreds, like probably like 500 or something people showed up, and I think that was the biggest one that I performed at. Yeah, riding one by one. I was just thinking about the future, to be honest, like because I'm like, I mean like everybody has their own definition of love, so it's like that was kind of my definition, you could say, like what I think love should feel like it'd be in the future when I find that special somebody and stuff. So yeah, I think that's really what it was. I didn't usually do a lot of collabs, but I want to do a lot of collabs. But the ones that I've had was with Clark, and that was kind of fire. The Hello joint, it's in my EP. This Is Me Too. Go check that out. Like that was crazy fire. Like it was just, he sent it to me I remember like he said it to me a while ago, like this was summertime. And I was like, yo, this song is fire. And then I put my vocals in there over here actually. Then my vocals in there, sent it to him, and then it took a while for and then he did his vocals, but it took a while for me to do my vocals first because I was working like every day during that time, so like I didn't really have that much time. So, but when I did it, it was fire. Came out crazy. Another one that I did was with my boy NU. He goes to UMass Lowell too. His name is Namdi, and he's fire. He's a fire producer. He did the XO joint, and he had his vocals at the end. Cause when he first played it to me, I was like, yo, this shit's like crazy. And then I heard his vocals at the end. I was like, yo, he was gonna take it up. I was like, nah, we could do something with it. And then we like, cause I love working with the producers like in the moment while they making the beat. Cause like it's just like I could tell them, like, give them ideas of what I want and what I don't want. So like that's the best thing. And another one I'll say is I did one with Dumb Black. It's called Amazing. That was a fire track. I did that last year. I dropped it probably like in March or something like that, or April. I forgot. But that was a fire track, Afrobeat track. Go check that out if you haven't. It's called Amazing. The vocals in there is crazy. Like it was something different too. Like it was in the studio. Like he was playing me different beats that he gets from like, cause he works with producers from like Nigeria, and then like I heard it. I was like, yo. And then I just started, like, I just freestyled to it, and then the hook came out, and then the verses was just like, it was just history after that. Oh yeah, Drake. I've always been influenced by Drake since I was younger. Like, I've been following him since like back in the day when he was doing like I'm So Fly, I'm Still Fly. It did with a song Replacement Girl with Trey Songz, like back in the day. I've always fucked with Drake. Chris Brown, definitely. Wizkid, Burna Boy. I'm inspired by a lot of people actually. Like if I like your music, like you inspire me in some way. But those are like the biggest ones definitely that inspired me growing up and making. Like like when they do that competition, I never get in there because it doesn't make any sense. Like it's obviously the person cooking it. Like if it's the person cooking it, has to be good. If the person is not good, then the food is not gonna be fire. Let's just get that out the way. So like if your mom is not, like it just depends on the cook. Like because like that's really what it is. That's in my opinion. Because I've had good and bad Ghanaian jollof, good and bad Nigerian jollof, and like I'm Nigerian, so like I know. I've been at different parties and stuff like that, so like it's just who's cooking it, to be honest with you. People should listen to my music because it's just different. Like it's not, you don't hear it everywhere. Like you can't tell me like, oh, you sound like this person, you sound like this person. Like you just can't, because I do different things, and like sometimes I sing in a high note, low note. Like some songs you even know it's me that sang it, but like I like that because I like people not expecting something from me. Like I always want to create new sound. That's what I strive to do, and that's what I always do. So like I believe just to get a different vibe, just to get away from everything else, like something new, something different. That's really what it is. So if you definitely check me out. This is Y.D.A and you're watching Next Up.
Be with you, 'cause I know they would style. Only you. Yeah, I said it's only you. Go and tell them girls don't get on my way. Clocked in here.